Approved Home Pros, connecting you to today's trends, easy upgrades, and the tips, advice, and answers you need for your home, featuring trusted local experts and San Diego's best home pros, guaranteed. Now, Approved Home Pros.
So I'm here at Builders for Babies, Orange County, which is an amazing event where home builders come together to collect diapers that go to shelters in the Orange County area. The builders collect their diapers and they turn them into homes like this. We're going to talk to some of the builders today and find out why they're involved.
I've never viewed it as us impacting a family. I've only viewed it as us impacting the shelters. That they're the heroes, they do the work. We're giving them something so that they have more liquidity, more dollars to put into people's lives. They're making the impact.
This is the best spirit that they have, and it's actually one of the best days that I have is yesterday when they were building these beautiful structures, is watching framers that compete, builders that compete, designers, landscape architects, everybody comes together and helps each other really build these beautiful structures.
So we took the concept of diapers and we turned it into what can we build around? Well, we're builders for babies, so we made a baby theme construction house, complete with the blueprints of the house, all the baby construction tools, so we really had fun with it.
The rule is you need to bring diapers because that's the goal today, and be creative and interactive.
Where the industry comes together for a day for one cause, for one single cause. And that's to raise diapers for the homeless shelters in Orange County that was started by Homemade.
Today we hope to collect $1 million, and we're on our way. Every year we want it bigger and better because there's always families in need.
Welcome to Approved Home Pros, San Diego's resource for all things home improvement. I'm Jordan Frazier.
And I'm Sean Johnson.
Sean, we started the show a little bit different today. We just saw an incredible package of when you and I went up to see Builders for Babies, an incredible event up in Orange County.
Yeah, absolutely. Up at Anaheim Stadium, Angel Stadium. It was a great event. We got connected to it through Tyvek, which is a home wrap company that they make waterproofing materials, and they're connected to a lot of builders, and we went up there to see this amazing event. And it was granted Orange County, but it's relevant, I think, to all of Southern California because the need is throughout the entire area.
Absolutely, and just such an incredible event that they were able to donate so many diapers to the local charities and the shelters, and going straight to good use, and see all of our builder friends, of course. Hopefully we'll have something like this in San Diego.
I'd love to, because it shows the power of when builders come together and tradespeople come together, what they can really accomplish for their community.
Which is core to our mission here at Approved Home Pros, of course. We have so many other great things coming up on the show today. We're warning people about bad contractor practices.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something I think that's really important. We're going to be covering HVAC specifically, but some of these things, they generalize to other trades. There are actual scams out there, and people need to know what they are, so we're going to cover those today.
Absolutely, and of course, how to avoid those. We are also talking about HVAC replacement. We've also got new windows, and we've got so many other features about design and style, and the new showroom at Classy Closets.
That's beautiful. I can't wait for people to see that.
Absolutely, you want to get ready, get all the things you need for your home, but right now, it's time for the Ace Hardware Project of the Week.
Hi, this is Harry at Hillcrest Ace Hardware, and I'm here for your Ace Hardware Project of the Week. Today we're going to talk about Yeti and the Yeti coolers and Yeti drinkware that we have available at Hillcrest Ace Hardware. Yeti coolers were originally designed in Texas for hunting, camping, and fishing, but they're now become more mainstream and are used in everyday activities as well as those other outdoor activities you're involved with. The Yeti hard-sided coolers, which are the original coolers, the Rhodey and the Tundra, are great for a camping trip, fishing, out on the ocean, going to the park, or even tailgate. They'll keep ice for several days, and they're bear-proof. And that's been certified by a Grizzly Bear Administration Association. The newest line of the Yeti coolers is the hopper versions. There's the Hopper Flip, which is a great soft-sided but solid portable cooler that will keep ice for days, great for the beach, great for the park. And then also the Hopper 2, which is an open top, more of a purse style. In addition to all of the coolers Yeti offers, we now have drinkware that ranges from the Colster, which will handle your cans, to the tumblers. There's even wine glasses and athletic style. So come on down to Hillcrest Ace Hardware, pick up your Yeti cooler so you can take it out today for tailgating, picnicking, fishing, whatever your activity might be.
When designing your perfect storage solution, it can be hard to know where to begin. Visiting a showroom can give you great insight into what you're looking for and a chance to actually test out a variety of the designs. So today, Kate from Classy Closets is here to introduce us to their brand new showroom. Thanks so much for showing this with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start with where it is.
It's at 242 Bingham Drive in San Marcos.
San Marcos. So we want to head up there and check out the Classy Closet showroom. What are we going to find there?
A work in progress,
okay,
to put it mildly. We moved from Escondido to San Marcos because we needed a bigger production facility to make it more efficient. So that was our whole focus. So now we're focused on the showroom, and it's about halfway there, but you can pretty much see everything that you would need to see for a closet or a pantry. That's as far as we've gotten with the showroom.
Because we have storage solutions for the entire home. It's not just
Correct.
closets at Classy Closets.
Yeah.
So what types of examples are in there?
Okay, so we have a closet system that's off the floor. We have a closet system that's to the floor with backing, and then we have a fancy schmancy closet system with the melamines now, it looks exactly like wood. You really cannot tell, but it's way less expensive than wood.
Wow, so we're going to see everything from the actual design structures to the variety of finishes and choices that we have to kind of mix and match and pick our perfect storage space.
Exactly. And then we have a pantry with a double pull-out trash. We have cookie slots, you know, for your platters and whatnot, and some L shelves, and then some 6-inch deep shelves, just to show people that in a really tight pantry space, you can actually get 2 cans back to back on a 6-inch shelf, you know, so it's really useful in a really, really tight pantry space.
And of course, what is the benefit for homeowners to be able to come and see this? Because the showroom is open to the public.
Yes, it's touchy-feely. You know, you can show people pictures, but to see it in reality really gives them a good sense of how it's going to work. Like, I had a client in last Saturday, and he wanted to go to somebody's house to see what we'd done, and I said, why don't you come to the showroom instead? And so then he saw his options, and he made the decision based on what he saw, and he felt really comfortable.
Thanks so much, Kate. Let Classy Closets design your dream closet or other storage solution for your home today. Find their new showroom at 242 Bingham Drive, number 102 in San Marcos, or call them at 760-332-6466.
Be safe, be sure, be confident about the home improvement companies you work with the Approved Home Pros Guarantee. Only Approved Home Pros guarantees you will be satisfied with your home improvement, repair, or service, or we'll step in to help make it right. If you need help, our team of experts is behind you every step of the way when you use a pro in the Approved Home Pros network. Move forward with confidence knowing you're never in this alone. Find a pro today at ApprovedHomePros.com. It's guaranteed.
Hi, this is Blanca with Best Value Glass with the quick tip of the day. Today I'm going to be talking about Milgard windows and how we've been a certified dealer for almost 20 years. Milgard does carry a lifetime warranty on your parts and labor, which is one of the best ones in the industry. Milgard is also unique to the Smart Touch lock for their doors and windows, making them very easy to operate. Milgard does carry windows in all types of applications for your replacement windows, your new constructions, or your block frame. If you're ever in need for doors and windows, please come and see us at Best Value Glass.
Well, the windows are really the eye to your home. So when it comes to remodeling, selecting a window that's perfect for your aesthetic is really key. So I've come to a job site today with Steve Welsh of Best Value Glass, where this home is getting a whole transformation, but the windows are really one of the homeowner's most important features. So can you tell me about what they selected?
Well, this is a whole home remodel. The entire home's being remodeled. It was actually a burnout. And so he wanted an aluminum look on the outside, a traditional look, and on the inside he wanted wood. So we're doing a gel-wood aluminum window on the aluminum clad on the outside, and the inside's all wood.
So let's talk about what modern benefits are coming with that, because traditionally aluminum and wood are kind of dated materials for windows, but you can get them now in the modern technology and get the beautiful look that you want.
That's exactly right. They are a little bit dated, but we can, with the package that we have, we're getting them the sound. The sound is going to be just, it's quiet here anyway, but they'll never hear anything.
So sound dampening is really what
sound
it is.
dampening.
It's not going to transfer through the window from the street.
Right. And then energy efficiency. So we're still going to get the dual pane window with the low E glass that keeps the heat out and the cold in.
So what is it, working with these other trades, this whole, really, we can see the inside of the house is gutted right now. You said it's a burnout. We're working on everything here. How do the windows play into the rest of the remodel?
So we are one of the first ones to come in. They do the framing, and then we come in and flash the windows, and you'll see some of the pictures, and then we put the window in, and the flashing is to protect it from water infiltration. And so then we're going to button up the house. This week we'll have it buttoned up, and then they can start working on other parts, the inside of the house, start doing the stucco and closing it up.
And of
because
course,
right now it's very open.
It's very open, but you're working with Murray Lampert Design Build Remodel. Of course, Greg Cantor, our resident expert on the show. You guys have a very great working relationship. That's kind of the benefit of working with approved home pros. They all know each other. Other great contractors know the other great contractors.
Yeah, we're doing this job for Murray Lampert, and we do a lot of work for them, and we'll be doing everything in the house also. We'll be doing the shower doors, the mirrors, glass in the kitchen. So we'll be a full service for them on the glass side.
Thank you so much, Steve. So no matter what window or glass needs you have for windows, showers, glass enclosures, Best Value Glass has you covered. You can find more information at ApprovedHomePros.com.
It's time to Ask an Expert, where we tackle everyday home improvement topics to help you better understand your home. Today I'm with Bob Briley from We Care Plumbing, Heating and Air. Bob, glad to have you on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're talking about a kind of a tough subject today, but it's one that people need to know about, which is bad contractor practices.
Yes.
There's plenty of them out there. Why don't we start with your industry in the HVAC world? What are some of the things that you've seen that are practices that are deceptive?
Well, in the air conditioning side of it, I mean, there is some stuff inside your air conditioner that we could actually say that is wrong, something's wrong with it, like capacitors, contactors and stuff, and there's really no way for the homeowners to test it. So they're just going to say, oh my gosh, you need this capacitor or you need this contactor, and they're going to say, oh, a catastrophic fail could happen, or your system won't be working when you need it, and then they take the part with them, and there's really no way the homeowner can actually check it.
So they're telling you something's wrong that you, as a homeowner, have no way to check.
Right.
Using a fear tactic that it's going to blow up on you, it's going to fail,
right.
and using that fear and pressuring you to do it right then.
High pressures, yeah.
High pressure.
There's also like pouring little oil underneath your condenser, and they'll say, oh, your compressor is bad, or you have a leak or something, where actually they actually put it there. And the homeowner's like, oh my gosh, go ahead and change it. And next thing you know, it's cost you, thousands and thousands of dollars for a new system or actually a new product, a new part.
So when we're getting to that level, it's not a question of it could have been bad, could have not been bad. That is just a blatant scam.
It's just a blatant scam.
So when those things happen, is it, in your opinion, more a rogue technician, or do you think it's institutional with the companies that happen with, or is it a combination of the two?
I'm really hoping for our industry that it's not a company that's putting the pressure for the service guy to actually do it. I'm hoping it's just that person, bad practices. They're high commission, so they're going for that commission check, and they're really just going for the fear factor of it. And I just hope it's not a company that's doing it.
Well, as I do, I think we both know that there are companies out there that probably do foster at least that culture that allows that. And I think there's some of the things that the commission-based person who you don't know is commission-based giving you advice that may be
correct,
false.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking at their low hourly, high commission, and they're like going, okay, I need to make some money today. Or not only that, there's also some companies that put the pressure on that employee to actually upsell.
But now, as a consumer, there's very little ways to understand or know if these parts that you can't check are good or bad. So that's where it really comes down to picking the right company in the first place, correct?
Yes, integrity. Integrity is huge. My advice to some of the consumers is get the second opinion. I mean, it might cost you, they might charge you with a diagnostic fee or something, but you're better off getting that peace of mind if you're kind of really questioning it, if you're really in question with that company.
The other thing you can do is go to ApprovedHomePros.com to find the pros that we recommend. And all the other Ask an Experts are right there for you.
Anytime you are putting solar or making a change to your roof, it's really important to get a thorough inspection of that roof so that you have the status of it and you know what changes need to be made. So today I'm here at a job with Brian Milholland from SunPower by Milholland, where this started as a solar job, but really the roof is what needed work. So tell me about what's happening here.
Sure. This customer contacted us about going solar, and we came out and did a roof inspection, and we found that the paper underneath the tile had been worn out and needed to be replaced. So we were able to give this customer a new roof along with solar, and also during our investigation we found out that he needed some work on his electrical panel. So by having all three licenses, by having all three licenses, we were able to give him a brand new underlayment to his roof, and use the existing tile, put solar on his house, and put new upgrades to his electrical panel, all for less than the cost of what he's paying today for electricity.
which is going to be huge savings for him in the long run. But I want to go back. You said that you went underneath the tile roof to look at the underlayment because so many people think that a tile roof lasts forever and you kind of never have to think about it. That's not really the case.
No, that's true. So with tile, the tile will last, 50 plus years, but the paper underneath is what creates the waterproofing. So we actually pulled tiles off the roof and looked at the paper in a couple spots, and we noticed that this roof had never had any paper relaid underneath it, and the house is at least 30 years old, and that paper typically lasts 20 to 30 years.
Is this something that if another solar company had come out to give them a bid and go to have a solar job that they would have done? And
Right.
Is it possible that this house could have just had solar installed and then this homeowner would have had a ton of problems in the future?
Yeah, a couple scenarios could have happened. A solar company could have just came out here, not looked at the roof, and then installed the solar. And then down the road, when that roof needs to be replaced in 5 years or so, the customer would have to remove the solar, have the paper redone, and then put the solar back on, which would have doubled the cost of the system. That scenario could happen, or they could have got to the point where they were ready to put the solar on the roof and found out, hey, this needs a new roof. Now we have to go back and tell the customer he needs new paper. We have to redo the contract. We've got to get different permits.
So it sounds like the way to go is to use a contractor like Milholland that has all 3 licenses in-house, because it's really what's going to make the best decision and be most cost-effective in the long run. So if you are considering solar, it's very important to have a company that can also check out your roof and make sure that you're going to put a solar on a roof that's going to last. You can use a company like SunPower by Milholland, which has licenses in solar, electrical, and roofing. Find out more information on ApprovedHomePros.com.
Hi, this is Richard Mates from Knight Security. I'm here to talk to you about safe at home, some insights into home security. And once you've bought your home security system, one of the important issues is what exactly happens with the signal should there be a burglary or fire. And what happens is the signal comes to our central station, where trained operators are there 24 hours a day to receive the information and make sure that the police, fire, or paramedics get dispatched to your home in a timely fashion. It also allows you to call and cancel a dispatch when it's not needed, or ask any questions you might have concerning your alarm. That we're available 24 hours a day to assist you, that you're not out there alone with your alarm equipment. And if you have questions about Central Station or anything else concerning security, I am available to answer them. You can call me at Knight Security, and I'd be delighted to help you. And please be safe at home.
There's nothing worse than having your HVAC system break down in the middle of the summer heat. So today, Bob Briley from We Care Plumbing, Heating, and Air is here to talk to me about the benefits of getting a new HVAC system. Thanks for being with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start just first of all, a brand new system, you're going to get peace of mind because it's going to work, right?
Yes, the system is going to work. We're going to set it up. We're going to make sure it operates properly. So every time you go ahead and flip that switch on, the system is going to come on for you.
Which is really important because that's the entire key of wanting to have AC in the summer.
Almost
Stay
definitely.
comfortable. So these systems that are a bit older, what are the problems we can run into? How do we know?
Well, you're going to start, systems are going to last anywhere between 10 and 14 years. I mean, then your efficiency level starts to drop. You're going to start having issues with it. You're going to be throwing money at it. You're going to be band-aiding the situation, and you're really not going to get the full uses out of your old system. Eventually, you're going to be putting more money into it than when you could have invested into a new system.
So that cost of ownership just gets a little too high. You're over the threshold.
Yes.
The benefit then of also going to the new system, you're going to save money in just how it runs because they're more efficient, right?
Yeah, I mean, to put it in miles per gallon terms, older systems got horrible miles per gallon. The brand new systems get great miles per gallon.
Right, so that's the cost of using it regularly.
Correct.
Do you think a lot of people put off, it is a large purchase to replace your HVAC system. You have to consider the whole package of price because you're going to save in the long run. How does We Care guide people towards that?
Yeah, we don't really call it a purchase. We call it an investment because you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your home, and you're investing in your comfort of your family.
Which absolutely, it is. You want to be comfortable, you want to enjoy your home and your lifestyle, and if you're hot at home, it's the absolute worst.
Yes, definitely.
So you have to consider all of those price factors, but there's so many systems out there. How do you choose which one?
The best is to have our comfort advisor come out. We're going to sit down with you first, and we're just going to go over what are your expectations, what are you looking for, what's your term of how long you're going to be in the house, what's your comfort level you want. There's a lot of different variables. It's not just chuck on a truck, throw in a system and say, here's your air conditioner, good luck with it. No, we really want to cater to your needs and design the system actually around you.
Right. I mean, if I really prefer my house to be a frigid icebox, I might need a more powerful system than if I just want to keep it around 75.
Correct, exactly. and how often do you use your system? And it all takes some variables for it.
Are there any special offers out there we should know about?
Check our website. There's specials every month.
Specials every month, and of course we'll have those for you on ApprovedHomePros.com as well. So don't get stuck with a broken HVAC system this summer. We Care Plumbing, Heating, and Air can help replace your system at an affordable cost. Call them today at 619-333-8646.
Don't trust your home improvement decisions to unverified consumer reviews on other sites. Approved Home Pros offers you free and easy access to expert reviews of San Diego's best home improvement professionals. Our in-depth screening, research, and reviews are conducted by experienced and trusted experts who are members of the local community with knowledge of local codes and common issues. Find San Diego pros and expert tips, advice, and answers on ApprovedHomePros.com.
Hi, I'm Gene with Window World, and I have your quick tip of the day. A lot of people ask us, how do you keep those windows looking so clean, and how in the world can I do that? It's kind of a Window World secret, but it's actually a product called Spray Away. You actually spray it on your window, and it just simply cleans off and keeps them looking really nice, and you can get it at your local hardware stores.
When you are choosing building materials for your home, whether it's inside or outside, the color of the stone is really only part of the battle that you're choosing. So I'm here with Derek Pritchett, General Manager at Thompson Building Materials, where we're talking about how the mortar and the grout actually radically affects the color of the stone or the material that you've chosen. So how does that work?
The stone or the brick, it'll change the appearance, the overall appearance of either product. So 11 to 15% of what you see on an installation is the mortar color, so it dramatically changes the overall appearance. You can have a mortarless joint where there's no mortar at all, obviously.
So that's on the lower side,
less than 11? Less than, yeah. And then an overgrout, all the way to an overgrout, which are big fat joints, mud joints, and then even a German schmear, which we've done here with the installation, where it's a color of 3 stones, and then before grouted and after grout, and it just kind of mutes it all together and blends all the colors together more evenly.
Yeah, it really dramatically changes what we're seeing when the stone that you started with. So that's the stone that you picked out.
Right.
And I'm going to go ahead and guess that you knew you wanted to do this type of overschmear and have a darker stone to start with so that your end product would be where you wanted to knit out.
And those darker stones, then the highlights will come through some of that German. And you can play with the amount of mortar color you want smeared across the stone as well, lighter, darker,
to affect your end product. What do you recommend when homeowners are actually out there shopping for stone or brick? At what point do they consider what type of mortar and grout they want to have?
Well, one thing that people want to often do is try to match the color of the grout or mortar with the product, and that's not a good idea because it ends up getting all washed out. So you want to have it complement it, but accentuate and highlight the stone or the brick. But if you have a brown brick and use a brown grout, it's all going to look brown and it's not going to work.
Because when you were saying that 15% give or take of what you're going to see is the mortar, it's nice to have a visual kind of differentiation in what you're looking at and actually see each individual stone, see each brick.
Exactly, you want it to be defined, exactly.
So we start by picking our stone, right? Our shape and our size and the kind of the profile of the stone. But how do we decide and the color, of course, but maybe slightly different than the color you want to end up with?
Right, yeah.
How do you go about deciding what's going to be the perfect end product if you even on an installation, you're hard to match?
Well, that's to each their own,
Okay, so there's
no right or wrong. Yeah, no right or wrong.
I love that. But that's why, of course, designers and guidance from Thompson Building Materials can help you out. You want to go check them out today. They are just 5 miles outside of downtown with plenty of visual installations for you to check out.
We're all familiar with tile and shingle roofs here in San Diego, but have you ever considered a metal roof? Caesar from Howard & Sons is here to talk about metal roofs. Now, metal roofs are something that not everybody knows about. Tell people what a metal roof really is.
A metal roof is, in essence, metal panels, or we have metal shingle roofs. And one of the things many of the things that attracts consumers to metal roofs is, of course, the beauty and the elegance, not to mention the longevity.
Now, they look amazing. That's one of the things that I was struck by when I started looking at some of the images. I know we're seeing some of those images today. Is that a primary driver for people to choose a metal roof? Is that look that you can only get with a metal roof?
Of course, the curb appeal that it brings to the home, not to mention the fact that it increases the home's value tremendously, are some of the things that stand out when it comes to metal roofs.
How about before and after? Have you seen homes just completely transformed before the metal roof and after the metal roof?
Night and day. The elegance that a metal roof brings to the home is incredible.
And is there any particular style that it works with or won't work with of home, or can it be made to work with just about any style?
It can be made to work with any style. It's primarily up to the consumer.
I see them a lot on contemporary homes, and I love that look, but I know people like other looks that it can fit with them. There's other benefits besides the look. The longevity is a key. Tell us how long they last and compare that to a normal roof.
Okay, so take a standard shingle roof, for example. They last anywhere from 15 to 20 years, as to where a metal roof will last at least 50 years, no problem.
50, so double what a traditional roof
Absolutely.
will. Is that partly because the UV rays of the sun are not going to penetrate that metal and get down to the underlayment, the felt, which is what breaks down normally in a roof?
Of course, that's one of the many features, but you know, standing seam metal roofs, for example, are covered with a Kynar coating or coated with a Kynar coating that prevents that UV ray from getting in, so they're much more energy efficient than your standard roof as well.
And they can also prevent the patina that some metals get. If people don't like that look, they don't have to have it because of that coating.
Correct. So you see more of that patina on copper roofs. With standing seam metal roofs, because of the Kynar coating, they don't show that patina.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, Caesar. If you'd like to learn more about metal roofs or need any advice on roofing in general, turn to Howard & Sons, 619-343-2228, or you can always find them on ApprovedHomePros.com/Howard.
In San Diego, there are many homes built with a crawl space, making basement conversions a cost-effective way to add living space or a companion unit ADU. An important cost consideration is the amount of dirt removal that's required and whether the floor should be slab or raised wood joist. When adding a bathroom or kitchen, getting proper fall on the sewer line is required. Raised floor construction provides more flexibility for plumbing and allows space for running heater ducting if necessary. For single-family homes, fire code permits typical drywall. On companion units, 1-hour fire rating and sound attenuation may be required. Another important condition to consider in basements is moisture and humidity. That's why foundation walls should always be waterproofed with drainage underneath. I also recommend installing fans with humidistat so there's enough air exchanges to prevent mold or mildew from growing. For more remodeling tips, visit ApprovedHomePros.com/Cantor's Corner.
Only Approved Home Pros gives you the expert advantage you need when navigating the world of home improvement. Our network is a team of the most trusted and highly respected local home improvement experts. Expert reviews, advice, and answers have given thousands of homeowners like you the confidence that comes from having a team of professionals behind you. Like a friend in the business, we're here to protect your home and family by making it easy to find and connect with San Diego's best pros at ApprovedHomePros.com.
Thank you so much to all of our guests today. Sean, I learned an incredible amount about how to avoid bad contractor practices.
Yeah, I learned so much from Bob Riley today. It's great. He's such a fun guest. But the things we're talking about were very serious, and there are things you can watch out for. And once you know that they're there, you can, I think, let that sixth sense, that little voice that tells you something's wrong, listen to that voice. But first, you should listen to us and find the right pros.
All the right pros, of course, are available for you on ApprovedHomePros.com. Our database is full of screened and vetted pros. I also loved Builders for Babies. That's probably my favorite thing that came out of today. This event was so incredible. The community coming together to donate diapers, and specifically diapers, to local shelters in Orange County, but it helps all of Southern California.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, at first I didn't realize why they were donating the diapers. It's what that does for the shelters is they don't have to spend the money on the diapers, and those funds can be directed to other places. And I was remiss, I didn't mention Energy Inspectors, which is another big company that really helped put the whole thing together and helped us learn a lot from the builders.
Well, of course, you can find more information on Builders for Babies and all of those other things that you learned today on the show at ApprovedHomePros.com. And then whatever it is you need for your home, you can search quickly and easily on our website using our great search tool.
Thank you for joining the Approved Home Pro Show. To connect with the show or find the very best home improvement companies in San Diego, log on to ApprovedHomePros.com or call 855-840-APRO. See you soon.